Hi, today we're going to meet Ronald, and Ronald's chronic infidelity may have to do with his deepest core wounds. My name is Fran. I'm a sex counselor. I support men in getting more of what they want in the bedroom. We're going to be reading all about it from the book, The Myth of Sex Addiction. Let's dive right in. So Ronald is a 47-year-old businessman who has been extremely successful in his career, but has a long history of chronic infidelity that has affected his marriage and his work. He has a master's degree in business administration and has been the CEO of several companies in several different areas of high-tech industry and manufacturing. He is currently married for the second time to a woman 15 years younger than him, with whom he has 2 children with. He has 3 children from his first marriage, and Ron married his current wife Phyllis after his affair with her ended his first marriage. Ron sought couples and marriage treatment from an outpatient psychotherapist after Phyllis discovered that he had had multiple affairs during their marriage and threatened him with divorce. Ron is very committed to avoiding divorce due to the financial impact it would have upon him and his lifestyle, and because he will lose contact with his children. After my first divorce, I mostly lost contact with my kids. They're all strangers now. I hardly see or talk to them, and I don't want that to happen again, says Ron. Ron actually attended his first session of therapy with a letter from another counselor, which stated that Ron had been diagnosed as a sex addict. During the first session with his wife, Ron said, "I'm not saying that it's not my fault, but Phyllis needs to understand that me having sex with other women is not really something I can control." Over the course of marital therapy, Ron was able to begin to acknowledge how much his parents' marriage had affected his own marriage and sexual behaviors. Ron's father was very assertive. He was a dominant man who sometimes verbally or physically threatened his wife. One of Ron's earliest memories was comforting his mother after she had been hit by his father. "My mom and dad stayed married and shouldn't have. They were in the awful cycle where he would be violent and my mom would stop having sex with him, and then my dad would get more and more angry and finally explode." All his life, Ron had feared that he would become like his father and be aggressive toward women. Exploring his various affairs, it became clear that Ron had sex with women whom he wanted to make happy, and with women at work that he felt somewhat responsible for. Every happy sexual encounter made Ron feel like he was different from his father, able to keep women happy, treat them right, and have sex, all without violence or aggression. I would love to hear from you and learn if this is relatable. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I offer one-on-one support for situations like this. And if I don't hear from you, I'm wishing you the very best day of your life. Bye.